Oh, happy Friday. For the time being, I'm moved to Friday. So happy Friday. And as Eddie kicked it off, and as was my idea, we're going to be talking about music and foreign language. And because I'm studying to teach a foreign language, probably at a high school level, I wanted to share some concepts and ideas about how to use music in teaching a foreign language. All of this that I'm presenting, I'm going to say right now, I did not draw it myself. I am taking this from a presentation given by my German professor here at my school. Copyright on that to him, I guess. But basically, teaching music is essential, honestly, in foreign language instruction. The song lyrics are authentic. Listening to something, you know how you get a song stuck in your head but you can't remember a calculus equation? It's memory enhancing. It sticks in your brain. It's a huge help in pronunciation. Like, there's this one Turkish rapper that my housemate showed me, and he raps so incredibly fast. Obviously my vocabulary isn't big enough to know what the hell he's saying, but he speaks very clearly. So as soon as I know what he's saying, I'll be able to understand what he's saying. And hopefully it'll induce me to sing along with. I remember that's actually how I improved my German pronunciation. I was obsessed with this rapper, Sammy Deluxe, and I would just learn his fastest songs and memorize them and just do it alone in my room, obviously. Grammar and vocab expand enormously through songs. Current music has relevant themes to the society of the place it comes from. Cultural-wise, older music is also super important. Don't cut out older music just because the newer music might be more relevant to whatever's going on in the native language country at the time. Older music is also super important, and it's fun. It's way more fun is the key word right now, than just grammar exercises, and it builds kids' self-confidence. I'm speaking kind of about high school learning right now, but hell, everyone needs some self-confidence, so why not sing? There should be 3 phases to choosing and using music in your Unterricht, in your instruction. Wow, German. The first phase being the selection thereof. And when you're choosing music or a song, you should focus on the comprehensibility, how easy is it to understand, like the Turkish rapper I just mentioned, raps way too fast. And with my limited vocabulary, I don't know what the hell he's saying. But if I look up what he's saying, he speaks very clearly. I should be able to understand it. It's comprehensible. The clarity. So, maybe Wolf Biermann wouldn't be best for beginner German students. Wolf Biermann, for those of you who don't know, was an ex-East German musician who used a lot of really awesome guitar techniques in these ballads he sung that are a lot of fun when you know what he's talking about. Related to that, keep an eye on the complexity level. You're not going to toss baby language learners Wolf Biermann something in French opera. I don't know if you'd ever use opera, but the suitability. How does it help your lesson? Don't use music just for the sake of tossing in music to make it more fun, to be the favorite teacher. It's got to mean something. And also the appeal. If you have a class that's full of jazz lovers, don't hand them Rammstein. Even if Rammstein helps prove your point, try and find something that the people you're teaching enjoy. Otherwise, they're not going to pay attention anyway. The second phase would be the annotation of the music you have. So you need to prepare, obviously, by listening to it yourself first, by reading through the song lyrics, by looking up things about the musicians or the band, so you can give all your students this information so they have somewhere to start. The lyrics. Typically, suggestion here, when you play the song for your class or your students, play it first without giving them the lyrics. Have them listen to it first. Just listen passively. Maybe show them the music video. if there's one. And then you need to know, as part of the annotation, you need to know what will be discussed during the active listening phase. So the second time you listen through it and watch the music video, give them the lyrics, maybe with holes missing that they have to fill in the missing lyric word to help build vocabulary or grammar. And you got to be careful when you choose what exactly you're focusing on, what's going to be applied. So when you prep those exercises, keep an eye on syntax, semantics, and pragmatics. And of course, above all, as all of this is happening, you need to make sure it fits into your lesson. Like I said, don't just pick a song for the sake of having a song. No good. No one learns. And then that's totally against the point. We might as well just give up now and go live under a bridge. I don't know. Make sure your song works. So well-selected songs are important. Don't give them the lyrics the first time. Have them listen to it on their own first, and then give them lyrics. Go through the lyrics with them. Have them act out the lyrics. Watch the music video a few times. I remember very distinctly in my German classes, my teacher liked to use Die Prinzen, this German pop band from, what was that, the 80s? Music videos were hysterical. Hilarious. And then, and only after we'd watched it the first time, and music videos are a huge help. If you have them, use them. Because watching a music video, someone who might not even be entirely sure what's being said can get an idea of what it's about by watching it visually. The lyrics have to have good exercises. I mentioned filling in a blank, but that gets really old really fast. So mix it up. Something interactive. Have them act it out. Really, I think songs are super important for teaching a language because it works all for language skills. You listen, you can sing along, practice your speaking and your pronunciation. If you have them maybe write their own songs, practices their writing. If you hand them lyrics to read, practices the reading. Have them read the lyrics. If you have your class write their own songs, split them into groups. Have groups trade lyrics. Have them come up with a music video for someone else's song. There's so much you can do with music. It never ends. And as the teacher, if you're going to make them sing, you have to sing. Always sing. Turn it into a contest if you want. I remember very distinctly in my high school German class, we would sing super loud in an attempt to annoy the Latin kids next door. And then they would chant back with their whole declining E ist die, it imus ist es erund, and then we'd have to sing it again. It was a lot of fun. So, those are some ideas. Once again, everything I just summarized is from my professor's presentation, paraphrased into my own words. So you can copyright all the genius to Dr. Mohammed Asa, and I'm just here with the camera. Alrighty, that's all I got for this week, and I will see you next Friday. Tschüss.